Hello learners, welcome to our YouTube channel Learn to Infinite. This is Dr. DEEPALAKSHMI meeting you all in yet another important topic, IT Act 2000, Information Technology Act 2000. By looking at the heading IT Act 2000, everyone will have the want to know whether it is related to IT or whether it is related to law or it is related to some other subject. It is related to all the subjects and it is foremost necessary that all students and all the people who are using their cell phones or tab or laptops must be aware of this IT Act 2000, right? So this IT Act 2000 must be known to each and everyone who are using the devices, right? So let us see what is the purpose of this IT Act 2000. So this is enacted, this is a law which is enacted in the year 17th October 2000. So when a law is to be amended, what is the purpose of amendment, right? What is the purpose of enaction of this law? The main purpose is somebody are trying to misuse their devices, misuse the internet, right? So when they are trying to misuse, there must be some law to punish them. So to sustain or to just protect the misuse of such systems or through internet, a law is enacted called IT Act 2000. Many of us are not aware of this IT Act 2000, especially those who are using the devices and for fun. Nowadays we can see many students are doing it for fun, some gaming or some forwarding messages, some forwarding misleading informations, okay? So without the knowledge they are doing it and they don't know in what punishment they will be getting into. So just to have an overall idea, we have to know about the IT Act 2000, okay? So just we will be seeing the sections and the offences. So every activity or every misleading thing, whatever we are doing in the tabs or systems will lead to a punishment. So what are all the sections which are there? So first is section 65. So the offence is tampering with computer source documents. So the word tampering is more important. That is, see, if a document is there, you are having a Word document or Excel document, you are supposed to send to a particular person, say to your boss or someone else, okay? If you are going to tamper it, that means modifying it without his consent. You're going to modify it or you're going to delete some lines or you're going to delete some information, that you call it as tampering of documents and then send it, definitely you will be punished. And the punishment is imprisonment up to 3 years and a fine of up to 2 lakhs. Okay, so we have to be very careful, those who are working and you are in some other position, you are yet to send some confidential information. That confidential information should be sent as such and the document should not be tampered, in the sense you have no right to modify or delete some lines, okay? So if you are doing it, you are punishable under section 65, right? Okay, next is section 66, hacking with computers. So everyone would have heard the word hacking, right? So what is hacking? Someone who are taking the information from you without the authentication. So what do you mean by authentication? You are not given the right to that particular person to take the information from you, but he is getting the information from you without your knowledge. So that is called as hacking, okay? And he is using for some, say for stealing your credit card information or stealing your personal information, etc. So generally the hackers are divided into 3. Okay, that is white hat hackers, black hat hackers and grey hat hackers. So these white hat hackers, they will be employed in some companies, right, for getting some information which is done by the black hat hackers. So black hat hackers are the real hackers who steal information, okay? So white hat hackers, they do it for some good purpose. And grey hat hackers are in between white hat and black hat hackers, because say for example, some X is employed in a company and his job is white hacking. That means he is doing for some good purpose for a company to retrieve the information. At one point of time, he has lost his job and he knows only hacking. Now he used that hacking knowledge for misleading purpose. So he is now termed as grey attackers, because for some time he is doing the work for white attackers, sometime for his what money or something he is working as a black attacker. So in between that you call it as a grey attackers. So hacking with computers, right, this is also punishable under section 66. And what is the penalty? Imprisonment up to 3 years or and fine up to 5 lakhs. So what do you mean by or and? It depends upon the activity you are doing, the hacking activity, in what way it is affecting that individual, that person, okay. If he is affected more, definitely you will be both imprisoned as well as you will be fined. But if the level of hacking is very less, okay, then you will be just imprisoned or you will be just given a fine. It depends upon the mistake what you have done. Okay, next is section 67. Publishing information obscene in electronic form. So what is this obscene information? Obscene information, any type of sexual videos or something. Nowadays it's very common among teenagers, right? They are forwarding it without their knowledge. So it might be a morphed image of someone else. So if you are going to forward it, and if that particular person knows that, and if he or she is going to file a case, definitely you will be punished under section 67, because you have published the information from obscene in electronic form, any electronic media, any Facebook or WhatsApp or anything else, okay, and it is imprisonment up to 5 years or and fine up to 10 lakhs. So this also depends upon the level of mistake what have you done. Okay, next is section 68. Failure or refusal to comply with order. As I told, the higher authority has ordered you to send 75% of the documentation, but you have not done it. You have not obeyed the order. You are punishable under section 68 and you are punished with imprisonment up to 2 years or and 1 lakh. If it is more, both imprisonment as well as fine will be done with you. Okay. The next section we are going to see is section 69. So section 69 is failure or refusal to decrypt data. So decryption. So when you are talking about decryption, this comes under the cryptographic technique. So cryptographic technique deals with encryption and decryption. So why do we need to decrypt? If you are going to send any personalized information or any important information that has to be read only by the end user, you are going to encrypt the data. Encrypt means you are just coding the data such that it will be understood only by the end user and not to anyone else who has opened your mail or data. Clear? Okay. So the person knows, that is the public user knows or the private user knows the encryption, but he is denying to decrypt the data, then he is punishable under section 69 and the punishment is imprisonment up to 7 years and fine. Clear? Okay. Next is section 70. Securing access to protected system. So what is protected system? So protected system is the system where only the authenticated users can enter into that particular system. For example, in a company, you are having a team leader, project leader and a programmer. Okay. Project leader is the hierarchy, he will be coming number 1. So all the files can be accessed by the project leader, 75% of the files can be accessed by team leader, 30% can be accessed by the programmer. If the programmer tries to access the data which can be accessible only by the project leader, then he is punishable under section 70, that is securing access to protected system. That is, you will be fined with the imprisonment up to 10 years or and fine of up to 1 lakh rupees. Okay. So next is 71, section 71, breach of confidentiality and privacy. So breach of, you are trying to enter to get the confidential information and private information without their knowledge. Okay, you are punishable under section 71 and the fine is imprisonment up to 2 years or and a fine of 1 lakh rupees. So next is section 73, publishing false electronic certificate. So what is this electronic certificate? Nowadays everyone trusts on electronic certificate. Even the banks trust on electronic certificates where the electronic signatures will be there instead of the personalized signature, okay, or the manual signature. Why they trust electronic signatures is it is encrypted, right? It is encrypted. Your signature is encrypted and it can be decrypted only by that code. So no one can just have a falsification data or falsification signature. So it is most trusted, and if you are going to produce a false electronic certificate, definitely you are going to be punished under section 73. It is imprisonment up to 2 years and a fine of 1 lakh rupees. And the last section is section 74. So section 74 is publication for fraudulent purpose. Fraudulent purpose means illegal purpose, fraud, illegal purpose. You are publishing something for illegal purpose. Then you are punished with imprisonment up to 2 years or and a fine of 1 lakh rupees. Okay, so I think so you would have known all this, or you would have heard about this, what tampering of documents is, modifying the documents, hacking the system, publishing information, obscene information in some electronic forms, and refusal to comply with order. All these offenses you would have heard, right? But these offenses, even if you are doing knowingly or unknowingly, you will be punished under these particular sections under IT Act 2000. So the main aim of IT Act 2000 is to reduce the mistakes which is done in electronic platform. Hope this video will be very useful to everyone. As I told you previously, it is not only useful for those studying law or computer science or economics or school students, it will be useful for everyone who are using their mobile phones. Okay, so be careful when you are using your electronic gadgets. So learn safely. Learn for more videos, you can visit our YouTube channel, Learn to Infinite. Happy learning. See you all in yet another important and useful video. This is Dr. DEEPALAKSHMI signing off.